everyone, and welcome back to another video. For today's video, I want to show you guys a little recipe that my dad actually invented and that it feels like it helps me, and I'm sure it can help you if you apply it. So for this recipe, my dad actually came up with this. I believe he did say he prayed and he just kind of waited, and God just kind of like slowly started guiding him what to put into this juice. And I honestly can call this like the miracle kidney detox juice. He started making this juice for my grandma. I believe about 3 months ago she was diagnosed with kidney failure. She is in her 70s and her kidney function, her nephrologist told her that it was at 16%. When my dad heard that, he immediately, is like, nope, it's not gonna happen to my mom, it happened to my daughter, and I'm not gonna allow that. And he immediately started to pray, and he took action, by making these juices. After making this juice for my grandma every single day for the past, I believe he did it for about a month, he went back to the nephrologist, and the nephrologist said her kidney function went up to 23%. So that right there, that like little living testimony, I know it sounds something small like 16 to 23%, makes a huge difference in her life because she feels a lot better. She doesn't retain as much fluid anymore, and she feels more, energetic. So my dad told me to start these kidney detox juices for myself, and I did, and I was doing this consistently for 3 weeks, and I noticed when I was doing it, I was losing weight, my moon face from taking steroids was going away, I wasn't retaining as much fluid. I feel like this juice acts like a diuretic because I noticed when I would make it before bed every single night, at nighttime I would just go to the bathroom, use the bathroom a ton, pee out all any fluid that I was retaining. So I did notice that it helped me with that and losing weight and just feeling energetic and feeling happy and feeling fit and healthy at the same time. So I wanted to share this detox juice with you guys because if it helped me and it helped my grandma, I know it can help you guys if you guys apply it and are consistent with it. Because I know when you're doing a detox, it's very tiring because it's usually a week, 2 weeks, 3 days, and you have to stay persistent to feel a difference. So I highly recommend that if you guys want to get your kidneys nice and clean, definitely follow this recipe. So let's get started. So for this recipe, you're going to need a ginger root, celery, 1 lime, cucumber, some kale, and then I have parsley. You can use Italian parsley as well if you don't find regular parsley. But anyways, I highly recommend it if you use organic vegetables. This time I'm not using organic vegetables, but I usually try to use organic. And a little disclaimer before I start mixing up all this stuff, I'm not a doctor. Definitely, if you do want to consult with your doctor before you take this juice. I know some people, don't like to do anything unless your doctors give you approval first. I'm the type of person that if I feel like my body is doing good when I'm taking it, then I go for it. And I know all these ingredients are not transplant restricted ingredients, so that's why I am making this juice and I feel a difference when I take it. I also really want to recommend that you wash these vegetables very thoroughly and very good because vegetables have a lot of dirt, especially the kale and different stuff, so you definitely want to clean that out before. So anyways, I'm going to first put my ginger. I'm just going to cut it up so the blender doesn't have to do too much. Ow, I cut my finger. Okay, I don't like to use all these hairy little stuff, so I'm just going to put that there, and I'm just going to cut the celery. So I just finished cutting those little parts that I don't like to really put in my juice. And I'm just going to cut this celery. I don't use this. You can if you want to. Everybody's different. And I'm just going to throw the celery in there. Cool. And throw some out of the thing as well. For the lime, I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to put 1/3 of the lime because I don't want to take too much. So now I'm putting in the cucumber, and I'm just going to cut up this cucumber. Not put in the end of that. And I'm going to put the whole cucumber because cucumber is really what makes it very watery. You get more juice out of it. So. And I have the parsley here, and I'm just going to cut that. This parsley is just half. So when you're at the grocery store and you're buying parsley and it has like the whole bush, I basically just take half of that bush, and the same thing goes for the kale. It's about like 6 of these, half a head. I'm just gonna cut this. It looks like a lot, doesn't it? But you'll see what I end up doing it to make it not so much. Because this, at the end of this is not gonna be a smoothie, it's gonna be a juice. I do have a juicer, but I prefer using the blender because I feel like I get a little bit more out of it than I do with the juice. Okay, for the water, I'm going to be putting, this is a mason jar, just a regular old mason jar. I usually fill it up to here, but this time I did a little bit less. So we're just going to put that all in. I will be adding more water if the blender doesn't want to blend because of too much stuff in there. So I'm just going to top it, put it on smoothie, and I'm just going to press the blender and I'm just going to blend it. So what's nice with the Vitamix, that once you have it on a certain setting, you just press the button and it automatically stops by itself when it's done. But sometimes when I feel like with this juice, I have to go again with it. So I'm just gonna go one more time. I'm not gonna let it go all the way through, I'm gonna stop it before. Okay, so now that we're done, I'm just gonna take the juice. It looks like a lot, but about half of this is just going to be the fiber of the fruit, I mean of the vegetable that we're not going to end up using. What I have here is a strainer, and then I have my bowl, an empty bowl, and I'm just going to pour the juice and I'm going to strain it, I guess. And to get the most out of it, I take this spoon and I just like move it around and I press down on the fiber just to really get more of the juice out. This actually takes a while. This is probably going to be like the longest process. It usually takes me about 7 to 10 minutes because I am the type of person that just does not like to waste anything, so I take my time. So I'm just going to speed this up for you guys so you guys won't get bored. So this is how much fiber I got out of it. As you can see, it's not a lot. When you use a juicer, I feel like you do get a lot more fiber and get less juice. So that's why I prefer using the blender. So after I have all my juice in here, so I'm just gonna transfer all my juice into my blender. I just do this so then I can like slowly put it in my cup, because as you can see, we put this much of water, and I want to say it's going to be like 3 of these cups. So I just slowly put it in here and then slowly drink up. So I usually finish this all by myself and I just start to drink. Definitely not the best taste, but not the worst. It definitely makes you feel super healthy and it makes you feel good, and it's going to be all worth it once you drink it. But I usually finish this, then I finish all of this and just refill as I go along. So guys, that's the end of my detox kidney juice. I highly recommend that you do it. It's such a great juice, makes you feel great, and I love it. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more kidney tips and my testimony of living with kidney disease. So thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and see you guys in my next video. Bye.